Welcome back to Gardening by the Bone. Thank you once again to the garden crew for tuning in to another video. And to those of you that hadn't subscribed and you want to be a part of the garden crew, all you got to do is click on that subscribe button, click on the like, the share, and click on that bell so you'll be notified when I put up new videos. And don't forget to drop me a comment. Y'all talk to me, garden crew. Well, as you seen on the screen, garden crew, we're doing a little harvest today. We're harvesting some cabbage, as you can see here, and we're going to harvest some broccoli. We're also going to do a little bit of fertilizer. So y'all stay tuned and stick around for me, garden crew. Remember, we got action. Yeah, garden crew, I think these two cabbages that I just pointed out to you, and I'm just about to point them out to you again, I think these are two of the ones that are most ready to be harvested. And at the time of me doing this video, we already harvested these cabbages. We already cooked them up, and they was real good. My wife did a good job cooking those cabbages right there, so we're looking forward to cooking some more of these cabbages. We got a pretty good amount of them. We're not going to be able to eat all of them, but we're going to eat our fair share. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that cabbage right there is split. It has a couple splits in it. That was one reason I went ahead, even though they was already ready, that was one reason I went ahead and harvested that one right there. That was probably the only one that I seen a split in the cabbage. And sometimes those splits come due to a little too much water. This cabbage taking in too much water, but I didn't see any more of the other cabbages splitting. So, but right about now, each and every one of them is not ready yet, but there's a lot of them that's getting ready. So that's good, so we can just harvest them as we need them. Also, you can see that these cabbages are not extremely big, but they're a nice size. And so I harvested two of them. They turned out to be a nice pot full of cabbage. It was enough for me and my family to eat more than one time. Also, as y'all can read on the screen, this was another day I ended up harvesting a couple more cabbages. This was my son. This is one of my oldest sons, not the one you see on the videos, but these are my oldest son, one of my oldest sons. And he came over and said he wanted some cabbage for Thanksgiving as well as some collards. So that's what you see me. I'm harvesting him a couple of cabbage, and I also got him a couple of heads of those collards. I went ahead and cut the whole collard head off. I didn't take the leaves off like I do normally. Went ahead and cut it. Most people, when they see you taking those leaves off, they don't look like a big bunch, but it's the same thing you get. You're not gonna use the stem anyway when you're cooking it. You just gonna use the leaves. So yeah. So we ended up harvesting a couple more cabbage, and I think that'll make 4 that we harvested so far. Alright, garden crew. Come on, let's go to broccoli field. I think we got a few of them ready. Garden crew, as you can see, we got some broccoli heads that are ready. And if you take a closer look at it, you can see some of them are already past ready. As you can see, the heads are starting to separate a little bit. So what you want to do, you want to harvest them when those heads are pretty tight. And so that's kind of hard to do when you hoping that your broccoli head is gonna get a little bigger, so you keep waiting like I did. But nevertheless, the broccoli is still good. It's not bad just because it starts to separate. It's just not going to look, the presentation of it is not going to look as it could if you would have harvested within that time frame. It's kind of hard, but you got to get that timing right. But we still got us a good broccoli harvest. We still got plenty more to harvest. So we're going to get a few this time, and we're going to wait till the rest of them get ready. This here particular broccoli head, you can see it separating. You can see the yellow right there. But these broccolis, the only thing there is these little pieces that the broccoli consist, they're only flowers. That's all it is, they flowers. And if you let them go past that time frame of harvesting, what they're gonna do, those little clusters inside this broccoli, I don't know the correct term you call them, but they're gonna flower. They're gonna open up and they're gonna make flowers. So you definitely don't want to wait that long. And I've heard people say you can eat the flowers, but I don't want to eat the flowers. I want to eat the broccoli. Another thing, if you growing broccoli and harvesting it for your first time, it's a certain way you got to harvest this broccoli. You see the bottom, how the edge and the end of this broccoli head is cut, how it's cut at an angle. That's how you want to cut it, because when you cut it from an angle, when the rain or whatever type of precipitation, fall from just nature, and it get settled on the broccoli plant, it won't just sit there. It can just slide off, because if it let it sit there, it's going to develop mold and bacteria get on it and cause it to rot. And we don't want our broccoli plants to rot, because even though you harvesting this broccoli head, this main broccoli head, if you let it stay in the ground and continue to grow, they'll put off little side shoots. They won't be big, broccoli heads like this one, but they'll be little small broccoli, and you can also eat those too. So y'all keep that in mind. If you're growing broccoli for your first time and you harvesting, y'all keep that in mind. And just for the record, if I didn't mention it, this here broccoli, these are two different varieties of broccoli. One of these broccolis is those bonnet broccoli, the blue magic, and one of the other broccoli, I got them from my local feed and seed store, and it didn't tell you what the name or what variety it was, so I can't tell you what that one is. But one of them is the blue magic. I think that's what it is, blue magic. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm about to show you right here is an example of the broccoli, how it on the edges right here is separating, but in the middle right here is still kind of tight. So what you want to do, you want the whole thing to be kind of tight, so that's why you got to try to harvest it in the right time frame. Watch this garden crew. I've been telling y'all to see me about to fall in the garden. You gotta be careful in your garden crew. Alright, garden crew, as y'all can see on the screen, I'm about to hit this broccoli and the rest of my garden with this fish fertilizer. It's 511, and I'm gonna be using a spray dispenser. It's not really for gardening, but it works well because I tried it, and it's actually a car wash soap dispenser that you can use with your water hose. And I decided to try it one day, and instead of me using my own watering can, which takes forever for me to water the whole garden, this thing works out. It's more efficient and it's quicker to do it this way. But further in the video, if y'all stay tuned and stick around, I'm gonna give y'all a little explanation of it, and let y'all see how it works and how I use it. So you see me over here at Mustard Mania over here. I went ahead and hit these mustards with the 511 too. I also hit the cabbage. I didn't show me fertilizing the cabbage on here, but I did everything in the garden with this 511. And you see how quick and efficient it is. If I was using my water jug, I wouldn't be nowhere close to finish the broccoli yet, because I'd have to keep going back, filling up my jug and mixing up my 511. But with this right here, it's quicker and it's efficient. And I'm about to show you how this thing works. And like I said, and as I posted on the screen, I'm not sponsored by this company that makes this product. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just using it and showing you that it can be used to do this what I'm doing. Mixing up my 511, put a little bit in there, and you put a little bit of water in there, because there's like a suction straw that's hooked to the top of the and that nozzle right there, that nozzle also comes with it, and the nozzle disconnects from the whole jug, but you connect it back. You fill it up with water, and then you just use it. And see the little nozzle, the little straw connected to it, and you hook your nozzle back to it, and it sprays and it draws the 511 out and mixes it with your water. So like I said again, I'm not sponsored by this company and I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just using it because it works in the garden. Now, garden crew, y'all know I had to take a trip to Collard County. You know we had to have some collards for Thanksgiving. And so what you see me doing here is what you see me do several times. I think this is the second harvest of this season, but you've seen me harvest collards over the past 3, 4, 5 seasons. And it's nothing different. The only difference I'm gonna do on this one is you probably never see me I'm gonna cut 2 of the bunches. I'm gonna cut the whole stalk. It's gonna be like what you would buy if you would buy a whole bunch of collards. You're gonna get the stem, the stalk, everything. And I'm cutting these up and I'm gonna give these to my son. He's come over and he wants some collards, so I'm gonna give him 3. You're gonna see me cut 2 of them, but I went back and cut another and I gave him 3. So yeah, garden crew. These collards right here, they ready. They done had a little bit of frost on them. They ain't had no hard frost, but they had some frost on it, and we done ate some. And by the time you see this video, it's gonna be Thanksgiving Day, and I already ate some of them. And I'm about ready to go eat some more, garden crew. I'm about to do, you probably never see me do this because I always just, pick the leaves off it and let the stalk regrow so I can come back and harvest again. But this particular time, I'm going to harvest the whole plant. I'm going to harvest about 2 or 3 of them like you see me doing right now. These was what you would be if you would go to a farmer's market, or you would get out the grocery store, or you would see someone selling collards side of the road. This is what you would get. You would get the whole bushel, the whole head of collards. And I'm only doing a couple of these. I got plenty of collards, so we're not losing none just because I cut these right here. Well, there you have it, going through another video. We done had a productive day in the garden. We done did some harvesting. We done did some fertilizing. And I appreciate y'all for watching, Garden Crew. And I'm going to see you on the next video. But remember, Garden Crew, we got action. And then those of you that hadn't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click on the like, the comment, and don't forget to click the share. And click on that bell so you be notified when I put up new videos. And remember, this is Gardening by the Bone. Happy Thanksgiving.